I live, where I'm from is a little bit out there, so the roads ain't all that. But we are on our way. Once we get a little bit further out, it'll smooth out, I promise. We are on our way out to do some shopping. So I thought we'd stream what we shopped today. Going to Vitamin Shop. And I'm going to the grocery store to grab our milk. Velcro. What are we talking about? Velcro. Yeah, just you at the moment. We literally just kicked off random. Like we're 57 seconds into live at the moment. You are first today. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this is an early stream today, so it's probably not gonna be as busy. But yeah, we're on our way. I gotta go pick up some creatine because I'm out of creatine. And I gotta pick up some milk. I gotta pick up my milk, my Fairlife for the day. Because I didn't pick up any yesterday, so I just bottle that I had for yesterday. So I'm gonna restock up. I gotta grab a bottle of Fairlife for today, and then I've got to grab water and just assorted items, guys. But Vitamin Shop is the key point today. We got to get to Vitamin Shop. We're gonna stream while we go to Vitamin Shop though, because it's a bit of a drive for me. Vitamin Shop is a bit of a haul, so Vitamin Shop is a bit of a haul for me. So it takes a little bit to get to Vitamin Shop from where I live. What's up? How's everybody doing? No lifting today. Today's our rest day. So we're on our way to go pick up some stuff from Vitamin Shop. We'll be back working out tomorrow. But I wanted to say hi to everybody. You know we do a quick, small stream on Sundays. So what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Chris. Name is Chris. Powerlifter Chris. No lifting today though. I'm gonna go pick up my creatine. I'm gonna pick up some milk. So I have my Fairlife, my daily Fairlife that you guys are so accustomed to. And then I might stop at PetSmart. I haven't decided if I'm going to PetSmart yet. We're gonna do all most of those things. So reason I'm going to PetSmart is up some stuff for the bearded dragon, some worms, some super worms. The wife picked them up this morning, and all the super worms are dead. So I had to go exchange the super worms, which is highly unfortunate because that is an arduous drive for me. Just going into town alone. How's it going? Just going into town alone on like certain days is going to be, like today, it's probably a 20-minute drive just to get to town. So we are going to go pick up milk. Yes, we are going to go pick up milk. I got to get my Fairlife. I drink a 1.5 liter Fairlife a day. I can't miss it. So we're still bulking. We're still on the bulk. Bulking really well though. I didn't get the chance to weigh in last night because the alarm got set at the gym before I was able to go weigh in. So I'll weigh in tomorrow, which is unfortunate. But we're probably about 181 right now. I don't watch soccer or football, you know. I don't watch American football either, to be fair. Very rarely do I, at least. Very rarely do I watch. I mostly watch powerlifting. I'll watch powerlifting content, but that's about it for sports for me. The occasional bodybuilding show, mostly powerlifting, and then some strongman. So, and then a little bit of strongman content. but it's just not popular here in the States as much. Um, American football much more popular than like the traditional football, right? So I would say even working in the sports industry. So I work in fitness and athletics. I've been doing that for a long time, and I will say that hundreds of people that I've trained, I've only ever met maybe a handful of people that actually watched soccer slash football for the rest of the world. Only a handful out of hundreds of clientele. The ones that do watch it love it, but they're usually from other places. They're not from the U.S. I do not plan on starting a dairy farm. I will have a dairy cow at some point. Once I have a little bit more land. I've got enough land that I can do. I haven't heard much, I'm gonna be honest. I know nothing about any of the teams, any of the players. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you're doing okay. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I know nothing about. I know nothing about the sport of traditional football, soccer. Like I know nothing of that sport. American football, I know a good little bit because I did watch it at some point, but I did stop watching it. So yeah, God bless. But as far as like the players for soccer, I have no clue. Zero exposure to the sport. Power steer. I don't smoke. I don't smoke at all. Smoking is not my gig. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So my athletics are contingent on me being top physicality all the time, right? So I'm a power lifter. I'm a competitive power lifter. So that doesn't mean all competitive powerlifters don't smoke, don't drink, but I don't because it does deter and lower the results that you see as far as strength gains are concerned. Also terrible for you in general. Terrible for you in general. Anything you inhale that's not oxygen, generally not a good idea. Bench is my specialty. I'm a bench specialist. My bench is currently 365 pounds. We went for 370 last night. We got awful close, but we didn't quite get it. 365 is my bench at the moment. 365 is my bench at the moment. Deadlift is 490, squat 385. I have a 1240 total at 100, and I said that originally at 175 pound body weight. I enjoy some of his videos, but they are very repetitive for me now. It's very much similar content, and I do understand why he has to do it, but they are at this point mostly set up. He's too famous not to be noticed in any big gym. So, who's lying? About what am I lying about? Musty, what am I lying about? I have a feeling. Nice, Heath. Congrats. That's awesome. I like Anatoly's content, but it has gotten repetitive for me. And he does have to set up his stunts at this point, right? So we know that these are people that maybe he doesn't know that he talks to before he starts, or that their reactions are faked. In my opinion, at this point, I think originally his content was 100% legitimate. So. What's up, David? Fake David. That's fake David, not real David. We don't work out on Sundays, David. We don't work out on Sundays. Sunday's my rest day. I get one rest day a week. All right, we've arrived at our first location, guys. We arrived at our first location. We're going into Vitamin Shop. I don't do backflips. I bench heavy. I lift heavy. It's just no backflips. No backflips for me. I get asked to do backflips so often. I don't understand it. We're at our first stop for the day. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna grab some creatine, and you guys are gonna come with me. So you guys are gonna come with me. I don't do cheat foods. I don't have cheat meals, guys. Here, actually, I'll just take the phone with me, so I don't gotta continuously move this like stand back and forth. Just take the phone with me. That stand is a little arduous to move around. I don't do cheat foods. I don't have cheat days. Even on my rest days, I still eat appropriately. No Costco. We're stopping for some creatine, and then I've got to go pick up my Fairlife. You guys know we don't. What's up, Martin? How you doing? Always double check, make sure there's no new flavors on the. How you doing? How's it going? Fairlife is the milk I drink, so I drink 1.5 liters of Fairlife every day, even on non-workout days. So, all right. So my creatine is very simple. I always just grab the monohydrate. But luckily I get a little bit of a discount here, like a business discount. So anything I buy, I get a little bit off, which is nice. But we'll take a look and see if they got anything interesting. Nope, I'm just gonna grab our normal stuff, I guess. All right. So the American Dairy Council, if only, I would take that sponsorship, 100%. All right, let's see if they got any pre-workout deals going on that I can't refuse. So right now, I have a good bit of pre-workout at the house, but that doesn't mean. So right now, this is what if you guys are wondering what I'm using right now, it's this. So I'm using this right now, but I have a whole jar that I haven't even dug into yet, really. This is one I used to use all the time. Was the Godzilla Rise. It's actually pretty strong. It's good stuff. But we just need creatine today. Let's see what else they got going on. None of that. All right. The Rise? It's the dark matter? I've never heard of dark matter pre-workout. Believe it or not. Not really my. No, I mean, so the thing about my pre-workout is I have to have very clean pre-workout, so no artificials at all. So if it has any artificials, it's something I probably wouldn't have taken, even if I saw it. Which is sad because sometimes it's sad because some of these really, really good strong pre-workouts just automatically have artificials. I have my own chickens. I have chickens. So I get 6 to 7 eggs every morning out of my coop. So sometimes up to 10 eggs. I'll pull out of that coop. So I didn't have to worry about it too much. Right, Parker. I vaguely remember this guy's name. It might have been a different Parker. Why is that, Parker? Why am I a fraud? It'd be interesting to know your take on that.
Are you what time? I am. What's that? 803, 807, 1589.
I'm not currently 3% now. At my lowest, I was 4.7%. At my lowest. I'm not currently 4.7%, but at my lowest I was. We did prove that on stream, actually. We did pull that number on stream. So, I use fruit sugar. I mean, you think I faked it? How do you fake that, Parker? How do you fake a scale? Do you think I bought a fake scale and then brought it to a gym, donated it to the gym, donated a fake scale to the gym? Is that what I did? Hold on one second. So, Parker, mind you, at my lowest body weight, I was 119 pounds, somewhere in there. That was 5 years ago. So, that 4.7 was about 20 pounds heavier than that.
How you doing?
So, about 20 pounds heavier than that. Appreciate you. And I've had multiple measurements on several different machines. Parker, you just seem a little upset. Parker, you always just seem a little upset. Does it hurt your feelings that I bench heavier than you? Does it hurt your feelings that I bench heavier than you? Is that what it is? I don't eat any raw eggs. I don't eat any raw eggs. You can find my certifications, Parker, by the way. They're all on my Instagram. They're all on my Instagram. Oh, and in my Discord, you can find my certifications as well. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I have receipts for everything. All right, we got our creatine, guys. Got our creatine. So, but that's that's what happens when you get to a certain point. People start to hate. People start to hate. Parker's a very upset, very upset lifter. I never claimed 3%. Never claimed 3%, Parker. I claimed 4.7%. 4.7%. You're not even getting the right number. And I showed receipts on the stream, Parker. You were just too busy being angry. You were just too busy being angry. It's on my Discord, it's on my Instagram. I mean, I don't carry my certificate with me. I don't carry my certificate with me. Why? Hold on, let me just pull my certification out of my back pocket. Do you carry your diploma? Are you certified? Do you carry a diploma with you everywhere you go? No, I got it done at a gym with, scales. At a health facility. Unrealistic doesn't mean impossible. It's already posted. You can look me up. It's already posted. How much do you bench, Parker? Wasn't it 225? Was your bench is like 225, right, Parker? Or was it 185? I'm pretty sure Parker said it was like 185 the other night. What's up, Julian? You have family that are doctors. That's cool. Me too. It's crazy. But why won't you list your bench, Parker? Why won't you list your bench? I vaguely remember you saying like 185. I vaguely remember you saying 185. Parker doesn't believe he says I'm a fraud for some reason. I don't understand it. Parker might have hit 225 by now. He might have used that anger from the other night to get 225. And I'd be glad to be the motivation for him getting to 225. I'd be glad to be that motivational factor. I'd be glad to be the motivational factor for Parker to hit 225. I never timed you out, Parker. I think my mod timed you out because you were being annoying. At least I don't think I might have been the one to time you out as possible. You got receipts for that, Parker? You can go ahead and throw that up on your YouTube. I'd love to see it. Possibility. It's a possibility. It is my stream. I can mute whoever I want. It's crazy how that works. Crazy how it works, right? All right, we're gonna go pick up our milk, guys, and then it's the milk. No, I'm not a compulsive liar. I said it might have been me. I don't remember. You're not that important, Parker. You're not that important, Parker, I promise. Yeah, my bench is 365. We do between 340 and 365 6 days a week. 6 days a week heavy. How's it going, Macca? Right now, I weigh in at like 180. I weigh in at 180. You were close, Julian. You were 100% close. So, Parker, my form is competition legal. Everything I do. My elbows break 90, small arch in the low back. I'm actually a close grip bencher as well, mind you. I bench close grip 365. So maybe you should go check out my channel and see my opening video before you question my form. I Larson press 340, so I don't think form's an issue for me. I don't even need my legs to do a 340 Larson. I have receipts, Parker, for my claims. You just have anger. You just have anger, it seems, which is it's unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. So angry. I'm not fake with anything, Parker. You you falsely accuse me with no proof. I use whole milk. I use Fairlife during my workouts. I drink 1.5 liters of Fairlife whole milk every day, and then I drink about a total of 1.5 gallons of whole milk daily. So. I don't lie about anything. GNC doesn't have scales here. I don't know why you go to GNC to get measured. Who goes to GNC to get measured? I've never gotten measured at a GNC. I didn't know they did that. I go to Vitamin Shop for my supplements. I've got a business account. Why would I go to GNC when I have a business account at Vitamin Shop? I don't go to GNC, Parker. Now I'm lying about where I shop. I was just in a Vitamin Shop 3 minutes ago. I was just in a Vitamin Shop. GNC's significantly further from me. They don't have a scale. What are you accusing me of here? They don't have a scale at the GNC that's in my town. And I don't even go to the GNC in my town. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're doing. Where is my milk? There it is. Found it. I didn't go to a GNC though. I don't understand why you're accusing me of going to a GNC. Yeah, he's hating on my form. I'm literally a close bencher. I'm a close grip bencher. He's hating on my bench form. I have like, I would say close to immaculate bench form. Like out of everything I can talk myself up on, it's close to immaculate. You did. You doubled down on the GNC thing. It's about conditioning, Julian. I've been doing it now for about 3 years, David, that it's been a 6-day a week for me. But mind you guys, I went from a 75-pound bench to a 365-pound bench in 5 years. So I went from a 75-pound bench to a 365-pound bench in 5 years natural. So in 5 years natural. There's definitely some genetics at play, right? There's definitely some genetics at play.
System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on pin pad. Remember to take your receipt.
Milk obtained. I am not. I take creatine and pre-workout. That's it. Creatine and pre-workout. That is all I take. I think they're talking about your anger, not your physique. I think they're talking about your anger, your hate. I don't think anybody's even checked your channel to this point. Yeah, I like close grip bench. I preference it. I feel better at close grip. It's better for your shoulders overall. I feel going too wide on the bench is why most people get injured with their bench press. Most people get injured because of their widening up their grip in order to push in a couple extra pounds. So. I wanted to tell you, Parker, I've got receipts. You're the one making unsubstantiated claims. So, yes, 6 days a week benching for 3 years consistently. Like I said, 75-pound bench 5 years ago was my absolute maximum at 119-pound body weight. And when I got my last PR, I was 365, and that took 5 years to go from 75 pounds bench to 365-pound bench naturally, 100% naturally. So, but it's doable. It is doable. You can do great things if you want to. If you really want to, you can get great things done. I'm 30 years old. I didn't start lifting until I was 25. I'm 30 years old. Didn't start lifting until I was 25. No deloads. I don't do deload periods. I kind of just lift heavy all the time. Yes, I was 119 pounds at 25 years old. at 5'11". I was very, very small. You can check the video. I was very, very small. I had surgery young. I had surgery. You can actually check. I have a video on my channel that shows me at 119 pounds. She literally shows me at 119 pounds. When did I ever claim to be lower than Rich Piana? You know his body fat wasn't 5%, right? The 5% isn't his body fat. You know that, right? We looked that up to be 100% sure. I'm okay. That's okay. So here where I'm at, this is completely, I can stream and drive. I'm perfectly within my legalities to do that. We're not even a hands-free state. If I wanted to hold the phone and stream, I could, but I choose not to, so I can have my hands on the wheel. We're not a hands-free state here. It is a 5% mindset. That's what Rich Piana's 5% stood for. We made sure. I knew that, and he didn't believe me, and we double-checked it live. So, we double-checked it live. We're going to head to PetSmart next. I'm just making a quick stop to drink some milk. I haven't had my milk yet today. Well, this milk. Look up the 5% for Rich Piana. I want you to go look up what it stood for. Do yourself a favor, Parker, and for once, actually look into something before you talk. I'm going to mute you because now you're lying. You're bold-faced lying on the stream. That's a 5-minute timeout for you, Parker, for lying. So this milk I drink, it's filtered to remove a lot of the sugars. And to increase the protein content per serving. Look, Parker's going in the timeout corner for 5 minutes. You know, he's in the timeout corner for 5 minutes. Parker's going to the timeout corner. He's probably an old hater. He's probably someone from a while back that we hid or we banned from the channel, and he's just an angry person because of it. He was probably in here trolling, something along those lines. I can't help his insecurities. Yeah. I believe that at some point Rich was definitely below 5%. Obviously he paid for his physique, unfortunately, with his health, but he did achieve an amazing physique. So Rich definitely achieved a top tier physique. So we don't lift on Sundays. Sundays is our rest day stream. We drink milk and do other things on Sundays. We're heading to PetSmart now. We went to Vitamin Shop. We picked up our milk. Now we're going to PetSmart. So they sold my wife dead mealworms. She bought mealworms for our bearded dragon, and they sold her dead mealworms. We don't usually go to PetSmart, to be fair, for anything, so she didn't think to check, because the place we normally buy our mealworms, they're never dead. So now I gotta go back and get new mealworms. But we always get them from a different pet store, a little bit of a smaller pet store. And yeah, they sold us dead mealworms, which is really unfortunate for multiple reasons. Number one, you shouldn't be selling dead mealworms, because, you know, you shouldn't be selling bad product. But you also shouldn't be like, I have to. It's a pretty substantial drive for me to go back and forth anywhere like that's not in my city, because I live out in the country a good little bit. So to get out here to PetSmart, it's like at least a 20-minute drive. I buy them live for our bearded dragon. No slacks today. I buy them live for my bearded dragon. We have a bearded dragon. Her name's Toph. But she likes live worms and live crickets. She doesn't like, she'll eat the non-live ones, but they're not as engaging because they're used to hunting. They're bugs, so you want to give them some enrichment, which the live bugs are an enriching thing. So. Oh, not in the morning? It's very early for you then. Well, so, late night, yeah. So the other reason why it's important is I do believe the nutrient content's a little bit better on the live ones, obviously. Are they closed? Maybe their windows are just really tinted. It's not that late yet. It's not that. It's only 4:55. They're not closed. It's a Sunday, but they can't be closed yet. I'm gonna be so upset if they're closed. Here's our dead mealworms. All right. I'm gonna head in here and exchange our meal. I just need live ones. I'm not looking for a refund. I want meals that are alive, because I do need mealworms. I'll go somewhere else and get them if they ain't got no live ones though. Make sure you're tucking your elbows. People's pushing their elbows way out and hyperextending is a big issue. That's another way you can get injured. Also, keeping your wrists not necessarily completely straight up and down, but close to straight up and down. Don't lock them back. How's it going, James? We're not working out today, James, but hey, so my wife was in here earlier and she bought some mealworms. Okay. They're all dead.
Are we looking for a refund or just more?
Just some live ones if I can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to pull them out.
Oh yeah, a lot of you are dead. There's some in there that are moving, but like barely, like at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Alright, well I'll take these. If you want, you can go grab another one and
cool.
Awesome. Can we get some cricket?
Alright, we're gonna go grab some mealworms, guys. Oh no, Parker. It's extremely dangerous. That's why I'm no longer. What do you want to hear me say? You think I live my life undangerously? I bench with no spotter on a routine basis. You think I'm super concerned about it? Pardon?
Yeah. I don't think we have anybody working here today. I just think we got one person.
These ones look mostly alive. Let's double check.
She's the only one at the register.
No, these ones are dead too. That's no good. All these are dead, guys. All right, let's go figure out what to do here. All of the mealworms are dead. All of their mealworm buckets. I think I'm gonna get crickets. I'll see if they'll exchange it for crickets. No, these are for my bearded dragon, Usman. They weren't asleep. I double, triple checked. I've had a bearded dragon for a while, and it's very easy to tell when a mealworm's dead. They get very, like, crispy looking. Does that make sense? They, like, harden up and they get, like, a darker shell. So, they also have a scent. So, shopping for food. Yeah, I come here, like, twice a week and get goldfish, fry them up. Bye, Parker. You don't have to be here. Bye. Bye. Go work on your bench. Bye.
Your total is $78.38.
The number. I always buy by the number. Always buy by the number. They're sleeping. He waited a 5-minute timeout just to come back and talk again. He waited 5 minutes in silence just to come and speak again. It's crazy. Bye. So all the containers are dead. Can I get crickets?
Yes, we can do that. I'll call someone over there to get you crickets.
Cool. I don't remember how much they were, so just like whatever the value is equal in crickets, I guess.
They were $8.99.
Cool. $3.6. Oh, Parker's
So they
mad.
need like a lot of space. How many crickets do you need?
So I'm exchanging for the mealworms, so however many I can get for the cost of the mealworms. I think it was like $8 or something for the crickets.
The super ones?
Yeah, they're all dead, so.
Okay.
It's cardio day, Bryce. It is.
So about 47.
That's fine. Yep, that works for me. I'm not super
On the
concerned.
large or small?
Large, please. This is cardio day, yeah. So anytime I do more than like 15 steps, it counts as cardio work. More than 7 steps, more than 7 steps. Hold on, guys, I'm getting crickets. We'll talk some more once I get done getting my crickets. Take a look at some fish while we're here. You guys want to look at some fish? They might have cats here too. I like cats. I'm a fan of cats. We'll take a look at some cats while we're here too. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're gonna look at some cats and some goldfish, and then we'll be working out again tomorrow. I promise.
You want any calcium nitrate?
No, no, thank you.
I should buy a cat. I have 3 cats actually right now, guys. I don't need any more cats. I got 3 cats, 2 dogs, 10 chickens, a bearded dragon, a tortoise. I don't know that I have space for more. I appreciate it. Thank you much. You have a good one.
Have a great day.
You as well. Crickets? Alright, let's take a look at some of these fish. See what they got. I will be benching tomorrow, yes. Let's see what they got. I like these ones. These ones are cool, pretty chill. What else we got over here? I imagine that they're not super high protein, to be honest. Tetras, black skirt tetras. I have had fish in the past, guys. They're not really my gig. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't say anywhere on the glass not for eating. It doesn't say anywhere on the glass not for eating. I'm looking for cats, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna find cats. There's one right there. Does it have a name? I can't bring any more cats home, guys. I can't bring any more cat. Its name, I think, is Omelet. I think its name is Omelet. I can't bring any more cats home, though. I do feel bad for it, but I can't. I have 3 cats, guys. I have 3 cats. A bird, though. I have birds. Mine are chickens, but... So, mind you, my youngest cat, right? My youngest cat that I got most recently, that you guys know as Pumpkin, its original name before I was outvoted when I got home was Creatine. So, I still call it Creatine. Oh, birdie birds. But I was outvoted. I was told Creatine is not an acceptable cat name. We have some guinea pigs here, guys. That one ran off. I'm trying to say hello to you. I like this one. I like the pattern on this one, guys. Here's some guinea pigs. He's a bulky boy. Look how thick he is. That's a thick guinea pig. He's been eating that one's food, I believe. That's probably what's been happening. If I was going to get a guinea pig, I'd get a thick guinea pig. Do we have any lizards? We've got some geckos. They're not very mobile at the moment. What else we got in here today? We got him. Look at his eyeballs, guys. I had the opportunity to get a chameleon at one point, and I decided against it. So these are assorted tortoises. That looks like a Russian to me there. That looks like a Russian tortoise. He doesn't look too happy. I kind of want to take both these boys home, but I can't take them local. See, this is my problem. This is why I can't go to pet stores, because I want to adopt all the pets. I like animals. I'm a big fan of animals, of all sorts, and I can't just take all the animals home, which is sad, right? Sad times. Sad times. Let's see if they've got any. They might have pups in the back. They might have pups in the back. Let's go take a look. And then I gotta go get these, and they gotta get home. No, I don't see any pups on. Like, no adoption thing happening. No adoption stuff happening right now for pups. I would probably bring a dog home if I had the opportunity right now, to be honest. Look, we get Monday's stream to a 10,000 likes. I'll adopt a puppy. 10,000 likes. I gotta set the bar really high, all right? I've already got 2 dogs. I can't have any more dogs. I could go get some. I could go get some chicks, some baby chicks. We could go out and get some baby chicks. I'm not going to today. Not today. Those are the crickets. That's what the bearded dragon eats. We don't get a lot of other animals in our yard. Some foxes once in a while. Pre-workout bugs, yeah. Pre-workout bugs. Handful every day, right? Handful every morning. Yes, they're not cheap. Toph. My bearded dragon's name is Toph. We used to order our crickets. They came in a box, and then one day they came and they left them in a spot near like an anthill outside, and the box got raided. And we're like, oh, that's not good. So. The magical dragon. I usually adopt like locally, so I'll go to people that have puppies or kittens at their home that their dog they're just trying to, find adoption for. I don't usually get pets from pet stores unless it's something you can't get otherwise. Like, it's hard to find someone that just breeds Russian tortoises in South Carolina, or that just breeds bearded dragons. You can, but it's not an easy thing to find. My brother's had snakes. He's had a couple snakes. I haven't got the snakes. I think the wife wants a tegu, which are like almost like puppy-sized lizards. So almost like puppy-sized lizards.
You can put right in there.
It's just not. I'm not a big fan of the snakes. With the babies, it just doesn't make sense. All right, have a good one, Maka.
It was 324.
No, Ben. I'll skip on that. So, I think it's up here somewhere. I'm doing an exchange.
Right?
Yep.
gonna ask for your signature right over there.
Cool.
And we got here 46 lunch. Can I get a phone number for you?
Yeah, hold on.
Phone number one more time. All right, so you got 158.
Could I get that in quarters, by the way, the dollar?
Sure.
Yeah. Car keys are back in. If that's not too much trouble.
No. All right.
Super appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Guillermo? What my pocket looks like? Why would you wonder what my pocket looks like? A pocket? It's on my pants. I don't understand the the fascination with my pocket. Right now, it's full of change. I've got about $1.50 in my pocket right now in quarters. All right. So, guys, it is time for me to start heading home. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, guys. I know we're having tons of fun, but I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna head to the house, and probably stop to vacuum my car. It needs a good vacuum. Oh no, I just lost my microphone. Yeah, the mission has been completed. It only took me like an hour to get my crickets, right? So I get distracted. But all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do the normal live stream. I'm not gonna eat one. We're gonna do the normal live stream, and it'll probably be at the gym we normally work out at. So, but I'll see y'all then. Appreciate y'all stopping in.